before getting class started that sometimes. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, so I have started live streaming the classes, and there is a playlist. Your playlist is active. Sometimes it takes me a minute because YouTube takes a minute to save the lessons, but as soon as I can, I put them in the class list. So if you miss anything, you can go back and watch there. I have saved the Mr. Sneed, so the 1.2 is already there, so you can watch that again. And I've done the FRQ question in the assignment folder. So several things that you can do today. So, like I said, just do inventory of what you've done and what you need to do. Try not to click on somebody's work. Okay. And again, with the FRQ questions, make sure that you are looking at the verbiage, the verb questions identify. So identify one characteristic of a biome. So there were 7 biomes, tundra, desert, those are the biomes. On the web page, you had a list, you had a map that I asked you to download a picture of the map. So if you haven't done that, you should. And pick one. And then you want to talk about what are the characteristics of that biome, and then explain how the characteristics determine the community of organisms found there. So that means what about those characteristics determine what plants and animals are active in that particular biome. Okay, so let me go back to the module to help you with that. Da, 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 da. Okay, so if you need and I'm going to go over this with you as well. I think as soon as everybody's here. But as far as, where was it? They had they gave you a biome map to download. Oh, that was in the previous one, maybe. Should have been with this one. All right, go over here. I know I'm not crazy. It was, no, that's the thingy again. Trying to find where that map was that we opened up and it said save it. I asked you to save it. And I'm probably looking at it and overlooking it. But those are the biomes that they want you to choose one from. I remember opening a worksheet with you, or maybe it was the other class. All right, let me see if I can. I think it might have been the other environmental science class, but there was a downloadable worksheet that had a description of all of the, I mean, you're going to get it here too, but I had a better one for you. So let me stop sharing for a minute. And anyway, while I have this up, let's talk about this. How you use this map, this particular map to describe things. They might tell you, give you some descriptions of what the biome is about. Biomes are always described by the amount of precipitation, how much rain is going to fall, and what is the average temperature. So if they give you that information, say they say there's 100 centimeters of rain annually, and it has an average temperature of 5 degrees Celsius. So I can go run my finger across 100 and come down to 5, and wherever the points meet, that's the name of the description of that particular biome. So that would be, so something that has 100 centimeters of rainfall and an average temperature of 5 degrees would be a boreal forest. If they had a lot of rain, so 200 centimeters of rain and say 15 uh, degrees Celsius is the average temperature. So I can start down here at temperature, run my finger up to 200, and that would be temperate deciduous forest. Okay. So that's how you read this map. And so they will give you the information of average precipitation and average temperature, and then you find the place where they come together, and that is identifying the biome that they are referring to. Okay, but I'm going to get you a copy of that map. I believe it probably was in the other class, but you guys need to have that as well. All right, so again, I'm going to leave you today to catch up on anything that you need to catch up on. So answer this question. The AP Classroom is open for this for 1.2 as well. So I will put those scores in the gradebook as soon as everybody's finished with that. If there's anything else in the AP Classroom that you haven't done, that's what you should do if you haven't done your gallery walk. So the gallery walk, let me go back to that. What you had to do with that, and I believe everybody has successfully posted their biome project. You had to look at 3 other people's projects, preferably one of each. So one commensalism, one parasitism, and one mutualism. And just do a comment on each one. So make sure that you have done that. Does gallery wall. There we go. All right, so this is the link for the Nearpod that you put the gallery walk on, that you posted your project to. And then while you're there, look at other people's projects. You're going to answer 3 questions on each person's project. And you only have to look at 3. What type of relationship is it? Commensalism, parasitism, mutualism. One sentence about what the 2 organisms are doing in that relationship, and why did why did you find that interesting, or did you not find that interesting? Okay, that's your answer for the gallery walk. Okay, so it's a lot of things. I want to make sure everybody has time to get those things together before I assign something else. And get yourself caught up there. Okay, any questions? Watch, as soon as I finish, this extra person will come in. All right, so everybody knows what they got to do. So check to see what you have completed, what you haven't completed, and that's what you need to work on. Oh, I know who it is. Aubrey. That's who is missing. We're missing Aubrey. Okay. All right. Stop sharing, do attendance. I'm going to be checking on getting these grades in the grade book. Tonight is open house. Please make sure that your parents are aware. Uh, my Go Guardian gave me a message that people are working on different devices. Have you all already started trading in your Chromebooks? Because the message I got was there are multiple devices going on here. So I think they're going to talk about that uh, this evening as well. And this evening is not about having a parent conference. It's just merely introducing your parents to what the class is, what the expectations are, the fact that you do have an opportunity to take the AP exam, what that means. And that's all we'll talk about today. All righty. All right. Let's do attendance. I'm still here, but I'm going to be off camera for a few seconds. For some, we're uh I don't know what Canvas is doing. We have not done the aquatic ecosystem warm up yet. It's giving everybody a 0. Ignore that. I'll go take those zeros out. That's what we're going to do tomorrow. I don't even know that it's published yet, but it seems to want to give everybody a 0. So I will check on that. So if you see that, ignore it. That is for tomorrow. Oh, yeah, everybody is 0. Okay, so not to worry. I took all those zeros out. And like I said, that's assignment that's not even due today. Let's do tomorrow. So from the grade book standpoint, I've got quite a few, you've got quite a few things to do. Isaiah, you got a lot to do, so you need to stop doing whatever it is you're doing and focus on environmental science. I will check the AP classroom again for those who have not completed the questions for 1.1, and then I will add the questions for 1.2 from the AP classroom as well. That's my job. In fact, let me do that now. Put this down somewhere. Why are we here? Okay, what just happened? Okay, the AP classroom is playing games with me. Isaiah, what are you doing? You're the only person who hasn't done 1.1 in the AP classroom. And I say that because I'm looking at an empty chair. Yet you have several things that are missing. Okay, so I can fill this in for everybody else. It's already here. She's done it too. Okay. AP. Okay, let me show you. It should be 1.1 you did. It was called Introduction to Ecosystems Quiz for that's for 1.1 in the AP classroom. So you did that, Junior. I got you. I got you. I got you. You did that. What you need to do is to 1.2. I don't know why you can't see it. And again, we signed in under a different code, so it might be that you all can't see what was signed in on the other code, but I can see it. And I have scores for everybody except Isaiah for 1.1. And it's called Introduction to Ecosystems Quiz. So I've got everybody's score for that. Now what everybody needs to look for is the terrestrial biomes quiz, which is the quiz for the 3 questions under 1.2. And I have Marilisa, I have yours. That's the only one I've got. Everybody else needs to do this. All right, and Isaiah, now I'm glad to see you back. You've got a lot of things that are missing, so please work on those. All right, so I am putting 1.2. So I put everybody's score for 1.1 in the gradebook already. 1.2, I've just opened that column up. So you were working on the FRQ for 1.2 and the AP Classroom MCQs for 1.2. And where did it go? I just did this. All right. Canvas is playing games with me. Put it back. Hmm. I'll open it for today. Okay. See what's happening. Oh, Mm. Oh, mhm. Okay. Like I said, Canvas is just playing games with me. All right, as far as the projects were concerned, I probably should have checked them before I told you to post them to the gallery board because some of you took some shortcuts. Just keep in mind with an AP class, you need to, more is always better. Always include everything. Check your rubric. A couple of you didn't include any pictures. A couple of you just were short and sweet to the point. So I kind of gave a little leeway on this first one, but on the next one, I will grade more harshly. So always make sure that you check the rubric that you've included everything you're supposed to. All right, so I still only have one person who has turned in their gallery walk. So again, everybody's got something they got to do. From what I can see, it's the gallery walk and FRQ2 and AP Classroom 2. Those are my missing things. Katie. Oh, for the gallery walk, you are putting that, you are submit, okay. Yeah, you're not answering people's boxes on the website. You are answering this in the grade folder in Canvas. So yeah, you shouldn't have a word limit there. So yeah, you can't answer everybody, you can't answer all of that on the website. So all you can do on the website is just say good job or bad. So you don't have to comment at all on the Nearpod. So that you don't have to do. All you have to do is come back to the Dropbox folder and then add your responses there. Okay. And I need it in the Dropbox, please. If you can copy and paste, that'd be good. Then it won't be like you're really redoing it. All right, let me see why this person is trying to get into this class. Hmm. Hi, good afternoon, Katie. I think you're in the wrong class. This is sixth period, and this is environmental science. There she goes. All right, so did everybody hear that? You're not putting your response to the gallery. Your gallery walk does not go on the Nearpod page. Your gallery walk answers go in the Canvas folder for the assignment. And again, do your best. Like everybody did not do this project. There were some beautiful ones. And then there were some that just did just enough. Mm. Okay. Now, Lisa, you were supposed to do 3 of them. I see 2. So I'm gonna hold off on rating this so that you can adjust it to a 3rd person. So what you have is fine, but you need 1 more. That was for your gallery walk. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Okay, folks, we got about 1 minute left to class. Find yourself a nice comfy spot to stop and save your work. All right, so again, I am pretty much caught up with what has been done. What I am missing from most people is your gallery walk, your FRQ2, and 1.2 AP Classroom, which I will check and see if you did that. Tomorrow we're going to do aquatic ecosystem. That's 1.3. So we are going to go on. We do have a lot to do. So I do give, moments where you can get caught up, but I can't do that very often. Otherwise, we won't get done. We've got an awful lot to do so that you are well equipped to do the AP exam at the end of the year. So please make sure that you take inventory and get caught up on a lot of things that are missing. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.